Well. Welcome back. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I just had a horrible review of a sour that didn't go well. I didn't even drink it because apparently it's 14 months old. It had too much sediment, and I know that probably been sitting in at that liquor store room temperature for 14 months. I didn't drink that. Anyhow, this time I'm doing a Georgia Beer Company's Blueberry Field Party. It's a blonde ale. It's not on Beer Advocate, but on Untapped. It gets 3.76 circles out of 5, 5.2% ABV, and it's a fruit beer. Apparently, a blonde ale fruit beer. And Georgia soil is. I can't read that shit. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick before we pour it. Gag damn it, right? I know what you're saying. Just bear with me, people. All right. Georgia soil is ideal for blueberries. Our short winters give them just the chilling they need, and our long and sunny summers provide the perfect weather to enjoy them. That's why Blueberry Field Party was built for warm Georgia summers. Enjoy this fresh variation of our traditional Field Party ale. So they do have a Field Party ale, but this is the blueberry version. No date on this can, so hopefully it's good. If they consider it a summer ale, it's either pretty fresh for this summer that we just went through, or it's 14 months old from last summer. Let's try it. See how much sediment we get and all that kind of stuff. Not a lot of fizz on the can either when I popped it. Man. Hopefully it's good. It don't look too bad. I mean, I'm not seeing any sediment or anything. I just can't drink it. It's 14 months old and it's got a bunch of floaties and stuff in it. And that one looks pretty good. Slightly cloudy. There's a couple bubbles coming up. I don't see anything floating around or anything like that. So that's good. Nice little head. It's only like a pinky, but it looks pretty nice. Oh, the color. Yeah, like a gold, pale gold, maybe a slight tinge of amber in there. And it's slightly cloudy. Yeah, smells a slight blueberry. Maybe a slight yeasty breadiness, and a little bit of sour in there. So I'm ready to go. That last one I thought would be good, but all the different flavors that supposedly had in it. But yeah, I wasn't going to drink that. All right, cheers. Happy Labor Day. Wearing my work shirt. This should be my work shirt because I'm a clown, and it's almost the actual color of the place I work, kind of. So it's basically like being a clown there. Wow, look at that thing. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty good beer. Slight blueberries, a little bready yeastiness. Slight sour, not the best blueberry or sour I've had, even though it's a blonde ale sour / fruit beer. Not even a sour, fruit beer, right? Blonde ale fruit beer. I'm not real big on fruit beer, but this isn't too bad maybe for one beer. Oh, a blueberry beer. Does it taste like pure blueberries? No. But is it something if you're out on a hot day, maybe at a restaurant or something, outdoor dining in the summer? Might be all right. Maybe at a farm, blueberry, maybe at your blueberry plantation or whatever they call those places. Might want to drink a nice blueberry beer. Perhaps. Oh, I got to get this one down. I'm behind now. I have one more beer to drink. I'm not even sure if I'm going to drink it or not. I might. And yeah. And then we'll see what's up. I got to go to work tonight, so I'm trying to see what time it is right now. 10:05. I might do one. Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get this. Oh, real quick. All right. There you go, dog. Had to fix something for the puppy. All right. Ooh, yeah, not too bad. I mean, I'll go ahead and grade this. This was a horrible day to do beer review on Labor Day when you think of work. I mean, you should be happy to be off work and drinking. I got off work at 7 a.m. I should be happy, but work just weighs me down, man. Weighs me down. I'm hoping to escape from it here in about 6 months, hopefully. We'll see. I'm going to be retired. Yeah. Let me turn this on just in case. Yeah, not too bad. I'll give this I'm a little bit out of practice doing beer reviews by myself. Jammer's been, I think they're doing beer reviews with me every time, I think, lately. Yeah, I'll give it a C plus and a swallow. There you go. C plus, swallow. It's all right. Nothing to brag to your friends about. Like, I've had this really awesome blueberry beer. It's average or a little bit less than average. But it's all right. I mean, there is a slight blueberry, slight blonde ale. There you go. Now, Georgia Beer Company, I've had a couple beers by these guys. They're not too bad. I mean, this beer isn't bad at all, really. I mean, it's just nothing exciting or anything. But it's okay. Yeah. I think their Oktoberfest was, I wouldn't say it was superb or anything, but their Oktoberfest beer was all right. I did have some other beer, one or two other beers by them. I can't remember what they were. Amber. I think I had an Amber Ale, which is a pretty good one. But they're out of, somewhere down South Georgia. I forget where they're at. Valdosta, Georgia, right by the border of Florida. Yeah. Hey, if you can find any of their beers, Floridians, I'm not sure if they shipped this down to Florida. You would think they would since they're like at the border, but who knows what Florida's distribution laws, Maybe it cost them too much money because they would have to go through a distributor to put it in Florida, yeah. Back before, I forget what year it was, craft beers didn't have to go through distributors in Florida, yeah. And then all of a sudden, they made it a state law. They had to go through distributors and distributors, whatever you want to call them. And that's when we started seeing less craft beers in Florida from certain areas where we used to get like a bunch of beers, say from Brooklyn Brewery. Then all of a sudden we only got their one or two regular beers and occasionally some seasonal ones. Yeah. Just for instance, Now, I don't know if there's any Speaking of different states with craft beers, now in New York State, I haven't lived there. I do, when I did go there back in 2013, there was some smaller, in the area I live, some smaller breweries. Um, Supposedly New York State was giving like tax discounts to people that, you know, let me know if this is wrong or not, that made their own breweries local, kept it in state or whatever. And I don't know what kind of tax breaks they got, but I haven't heard of any big brewer besides like Brooklyn. Let's Googleize it, right? Who are the top brewing companies in New York State? New York State Brewery of the Year, blah, 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 blah. Grim Artisanal Ales and Wayward Lane Brewing. Other regarded breweries, Other Half Brewing, which is a Brooklyn Canandaigua combination. Canandaigua is way up. That's up by Rochester, I believe. State's best craft brewers. This Brooklyn-based brewery also has a presence in the Finger Lakes. So Other Half. Got Brooklyn Brewery, of course. Genesee Brewing. I mean, give it to Genesee. They have made some strides, I guess, in some craft beer styles or whatever. Fifth Hammer Brewing and Wild East Brewing Company. 11 of the best breweries in New York. Amagang, is that in? I didn't know that was in New York, actually. Amagang. Greenport Harbor Brewing. Druther's Brewing. Lake Placid Pub and Brewery. Catskill Brewery. Hudson Valley Brewery. Ithaca Beer Company. I did have a beer. I did bring a beer back from them when I visited New York, 2013. Yeah. Thanks for the comment. Ithaca Brewing, Big Ditch. They're out in Greater Niagara area. Ellicottville Brewing, Woodboat Brewing. See, these weren't even mentioned on the other list. So, yeah, there's some real craft brewers. Oh, had somebody send me a message congratulating me on drinking on Labor Day. So I gotta give a thumbs up. Yeah. I don't know if I'm laboring in celebration. God, is my computer gonna go out on me? Laboring in celebration or laboring in pain? Yeah, not bad. Probably should have Jammer's advice. I'd still give it a C and a swallow. But yeah, Jammer's like, man, sometimes you probably shouldn't grade it till you get halfway or 3/4 way down, because sometimes you get a beer and your palate might be very clean, and those hops or barley, yeast, malts, whatever, are hitting your palate, and you're like, oh, I don't know about this one. And so sometimes you don't know till you get halfway down or 3/4. Shit, sometimes you don't know till you get down to the bottom. You're like, damn. Then you realize, wow, that was a pretty good beer. I wish I had more. But I'm going to keep it at a C and a swallow. I probably should bump it up now, but I'm not going to. Because everybody that saw my score already probably left, if they made it that far. One more beer to do, maybe. I got an IPA, I think. I would have done that first. Man, what the? I keep getting disconnected, or my computer screen keeps going black. What's up with that? What the hell? This computer sucks. The internet sucks. You know, my state that I live in sucks. Thanks for the one viewer that joined in. Yeah, because my internet keeps showing like I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi, but I'm directly connected. So I don't know what's up with that. I think it's my shitty computer, really. I need a new computer. So, start subscribing, comment, and liking. Maybe I'll put that coffee thing on here. I know we would never get any Patreon subscribers, but maybe you could buy me and Jammer a cup of coffee. We'll call it coffee, but it's really beer. I want to get that thing on here. Maybe you could buy us a cup of coffee. Yeah. Then we need to start selling T-shirts with our logo. I don't know how many people would buy a hat or a T-shirt with that logo on there. Just not quite sure. Maybe we should change the name of the beer review. And nah, fuck that. That's the name of the beer review. For how many years? It'll be 14 years this November. And it's staying that way. I think all the beer out. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it for this one. Happy Labor Day, my friends. Hopefully you're not working. I'm not particularly working right now. I did get off at 7 a.m. I have to go back tonight at 10 p.m. So technically I worked twice on Labor Day. No benefits. There's no holiday pay. No nothing. That's what corporate America does. They get rid of all your benefits. They give you these other things they think you'll be making up for. I'd rather get paid if you're working on a holiday. I'd rather get paid double time. Or get holiday pay on my 8 hours if I'm working. And if I'm not working, I want that holiday pay. That's the American thing to do. And a lot of companies, corporations especially, don't do that kind of stuff anymore. And that's un-American if you ask me. Yeah. Especially a multi-billion-dollar corporation can't give their, even though they might have a lot of employees, it's going to take a big hit on them. But you know what? You make them slaves through the week, you owe them, Oh, well, what can you do, right? All I can tell to our younger viewers, if you're watching, invest, invest, invest. I don't even care if you buy silver or gold. Make sure you're getting real silver or gold. I'd actually say get physical, not the certificates, because if something happens, the economy, you're like, well, I want my gold now. They're like, well, sorry, we can't send it to you. Get the actual physical silver, gold. If you have to put it in a safety deposit, or if you got a safe in your house, I'd keep it on your house, secret safe or something. Yeah, or bury it in your backyard. Just let me know your address so I can, help you bury it. But yeah, silver, gold, S&P 500. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, our economy, they're really worried. You got to take a chance. The only way you're going to get ahead is by taking a chance. I wish I would have done it sooner, but it's never too late. I mean, I wish I did it 20 years ago because I probably, Anywho, you got to take a chance. Either that or you got to get a rich husband or a rich wife. I'm ready for a 70-whatever-year-old widow that got some money. Let me know. All right, I'm going to get off this one. Spit or Swallow beer review. Happy Labor Day to all of you, young and old. And enjoy your day off if you got the day off. If not, get home, kick back, have a beer. You deserve it. We'll see you on the next one. Spit or Swallow beer review.